Sawadee Krap. Welcome everyone from Bangkok. This is the first live on my channel. Today we'll focus on two subjects, both of them DeFi related, very hardcore old DeFi projects, one of the fundamentals of DeFi movement on Ethereum. The first one is Kyber and the second one is Bancor. We'll talk a little bit about their main assumption, about the last update we had on the Kyber Network with release of the KyberDAO, and we'll also talk about incoming update on the Bancor's version 2, and why is that the thing that you should focus. But before that, I would like to introduce you to, if you want to learn more about DeFi, then I would like to introduce you the free webinars about DeFi that will start later this month. Link to them you has in description below the video. It's DeFi Academy, so you will learn the basic stuff about the DeFi, the introduction, main assumptions, MakerDAO and DAI, Compound Finance, Synthetix Network, Nexus Mutual, EV protocol, SET protocol, and more advanced yield farming. 8 weeks, 8 webinars for free, just to sign up. But let's talk about the Kyber, the first hero of our today live. So Kyber Network, if you never heard about this, it's this decentralized protocol for liquidation on decentralized market. It's working on the liquidation pools, automatic market maker. You know this, if you use Uniswap, then for sure you know this mechanics. In traditional, mostly centralized exchanges, there is order book-based trading. So people are trading to each other. They are putting orders in their order book, and if the orders match, then there is trade. In the Kyber, in Bancor, in Uniswap, and many other protocols like Balancer, there's a different model. It's called automatic market maker. It's based on the liquidity pools. So you put some tokens, usually 2 tokens into the pool. There is a ratio between them, and people are trading to this pool. They're always trading on the current market price, and when they do trades, then proportion between tokens is changing, and also there is a change in the price of the token. So this is like the basic assumption about liquidity pools, and Kyber Network is working in this area. It's under the hood in many DeFi projects. It can be used, as you see, and many integrations. One of the most important, for sure, is Kyber Swap. This is like the front end of the Kyber network for end users, and I will show you the main thing. Of course, you can do trading. It's simple, token to token. Swap now is like typical trading in liquidity pools exchange, the same like Uniswap. You can connect with many wallets. But what's interesting in Kyber is that there is also limit order. So your order will be not executed immediately at the current price, but you can set the price that you are interested in, and only if this condition is fixed, then your order will be executed, and your trade will make profit for you. And we can also trade from mobile app and many integrations. And as I mentioned a week ago, we had a release on the algorithm, on the protocol, and the biggest thing is to launch KyberDAO. This is the body that will be responsible for governance of the protocol. DeFi, the first characters because decentralized, and right now many protocols are going more and more decentralized. In June, we had a release of the comp token, the compound finance, and right now people with this token can make decisions about compound protocol. And the same can be done with Kyber, with KNC token, but it's working a little bit different way. For me, it's very interesting. So first of all, we have epochs in Kyber. The first epoch is like 0 epoch right now. As you see in previous epoch 0, the last day of this epoch, it has only 1 week. The next epochs will be 2 weeks per each. And in each epoch, there will be like voting proposals, and people that was staking coins, at least in the epoch before, will be able to vote on this proposal. So you need to stake your tokens right now if you want to take part in the governments in the next 2 weeks. And this is like ongoing process. We see we have over 22 million KNC tokens staked. We see the value in US dollars. And voting rewards, it will be the award for the people that voted. For this first epoch, it will be burned, so it will be like deleted. And for the next epoch, it will be distributed to people that was voting in current epoch. So it is super interesting because you can get a reward, not but just staking tokens. So you can just stake and forget, but you are not active participant on the system. But you need to be active. You need to take part in the voting to get awards. So this is incentive to make people active to really do the governance. So it's super interesting. Let's wait for the start of the first epoch and what kind of proposals we will see here. So for sure, KyberDAO is something that we should keep watching. The second subject for today is Bancor, and Bancor is also working in the area of liquidity pools. Bancor was released also during ICO bubble 2017. They did ICO, they delivered the product, and the main assumption is that every liquidity pool in Bancor protocol is 2 tokens, and one of them need to be Bancor token BNT. I think this assumption is not good. I think that was the reason why we have this assumption is that we need some kind of role for this token. There was ICO, so there need to be a role the token. So they introduced it as the native token for each liquidity pool, because exactly the same mechanism we have in Uniswap, where there is like no native token. At the first version Uniswap, each liquidity pool had to contain Ether. In the new release version 2, there can be 2 tokens, ERC20 tokens, and we don't care which tokens we use. It's totally freedom. In Bancor, we need to have at least Bancor token in each liquidity pool. And liquidity pools have some disadvantages. First of all, I think the most common understood is impermanent loss. So if you provide liquidity to liquidity pool, then you receive fee from people that are trading in this liquidity pool. So you should have more value. You should make interest based on that. But because of this impermanent loss that I will explain in a minute, then you can have less value than you would have if you were just holding these tokens in your wallet. So that's why many people don't decide to provide their capital to liquidity pools, especially when there is token price is changing a lot. And the second disadvantage of liquidity pools is from trader perspective, and it's called price slippage. Each liquidity pool is limited by the volume that was placed by people in liquidity pool. So if you do a big trade and the liquidity pool is small, as a result, you can change a price significant, and then you will not pay the market price. You will pay more than this is necessary. So people for big trades are avoiding liquidity pools. It's sometimes, usually, it's better to go to centralized order book based exchanges. But both of these problems will be solved by new release of the Bancor protocol. It was planned for the last month. Of course, there was delay, as usually in the blockchain space, but it should happen this month. So I will talk you a little bit how this new version of Bancor protocol will work and how this fix price slippage and impermanent loss. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So let's start with explain how impermanent loss works. And we use the blog post from the Bancor blog, and let's assume we put in the liquidity pools 2 tokens, Ether and DAI, and the current price of Ether is $100 US, so 100 DAIs. So we put 1,000 DAI, 1,000 US dollar, and we put 10 Ether, $1,000 as well. So we put equal values. And then if the price on another market, another exchanges change, then there is opportunity for the arbitrage. Someone can see that in this exchange, on other exchanges, Ether price is right now $110, but still in our liquidity pool is 100. So there's opportunity to buy it. So it's like cheaper. So then this person is buying these tokens because they are cheaper than other exchanges. As a result, we have equilibrium in the liquidity pool again. So they do great job. We need them to do that. But because of that, this small value from the pool was taken by the trader on the no market price. So the value inside the pool decreased by more than $2, and it's called impermanent loss. Why impermanent? Because if the price will going back reverse way, then there will be opportunity arbitrage on the second side, and it will fix this impermanent loss. So it's impermanent loss because it's only temporary, and if the price is going back to the same level, then it's fixed and there is like zero loss. So if you provide money to liquidity pool, then you should exit the pool at more or less the same price of the tokens as you insert them to the pool. What of course is not easy in the crypto space. It works perfectly for stable coins, like pairs with DAI and USDC, or like Bitcoin tokens on Ethereum, like Wrapped BTC or REN BTC. But for many of other tokens, it doesn't work because there is a big price changes up and down, and you cannot predict what price will be in the next month. And this impermanent loss can decrease your profit on, even it can make you loss on this liquidity pool providing. So that's why we need kind of solution. And the new version of Bancor protocol promised to do that. And how they do this? I don't know if you know Synthetix Exchange, Synthetix Network, the protocol for synthetic financial assets on Ethereum. But this exchange is working with cooperation with Chainlink, the Oracle system, and they are not taking price from the blockchain. If you make a transaction on Synthetix Exchange, then it doesn't change the price, because price is taken from Oracle system, from outside world. So Chainlink is taking the price information from many sources, taking average and provide on the blockchain. So as a result, even if you have a small liquidity in synthetic asset, there is no problem, there is no price slippage, and you can sell at the market price all the volume you have. And this assumption will be also used in the new version of the Bancor protocol. So they will also integrate with Chainlink, and Chainlink will provide the price feed for each token used in Bancor pools. Of course, there will be Chainlink token. There also will be REN and REN BTC, and probably few more pools as well. So they are getting this price information from the outside market because they use Chainlink. So there is no more this arbitrage opportunity, because based on Chainlink, the Bancor will know what is the price outside and can be adjust the prices as well in the pool. And it will also decrease the impact that trade will have on the price slippage. It will be much, much smaller in the new version of Bancor protocol. What does it mean? It means more people with big volume will be able to do trading in the Bancor protocol. As a result, we will have the bigger volume in the protocol. Bigger volume means bigger profit for liquidity providers. So you will have bigger profit based on trading fees, and you will have fixed impermanent loss problem. So it looks like great opportunity for liquidity providers. I'm very curious if it will work as smooth as it is explained. So I'm waiting for the upgrade on the Bancor protocol later this month. And that will be all for now. At the end, I would like to invite you to subscribe the channel. I will do this kind of lives every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday at 10 a.m. Universal Time. In this week's, we will cover, for example, Bitcoin tokens on Ethereum, like Wrapped BTC, REN BTC, TBTC. What is the difference and why we have so many of them, and which is the best and for what? So we'll talk about this in the next one. And I also encourage you to click in the link in the description and to subscribe to free DeFi webinars. That's all for today. Thank you. See you next time.